Oh, hey guys, what's up? It's a bit loud. I'm sitting in my minecart in front of my brand new fully automatic AFKable Nether Wart farm I dreamed up last night. So yeah, let's check it out. Last night I was laying awake and was thinking there must be a better way to farm Nether Wart. I'm weird like that, don't ask why. And yeah, I came up with this setup here. Pretty smart little thing, what it can do, and it's super clean and compact. So the principle we use is, this is one slice of it. This is a machine that can keep track of growth stages of Nether Wart. So we can see here is a dropper, right? It has 4 items, and if we place down a Nether Wart, we're down to 3. So now is the 1, 2, 3 growth stages of the Nether Wart, and when we reached 4 on the counter, the thing will fully automatically reset and break the Nether Wart, just as we see over here. For example, this is in as a growth stage. Yeah, one more growth stage to go, and then it gets broken, you know, and you roll by with your minecart and can replant. So over there we can see this thing just made a growth stage, right? So we got 2 items left here. The next growth stage, this was crush and reset. So let's check it out. Hopefully it'll grow. I have the random tick speed up a bit. But yeah, I was just sitting in there for a little while in survival. Started with 1 Nether Wart, and yeah, you can just sit there, hold right click, you know, and go AFK. Works really fine. I just want to see this thing grow once. That would be nice, so we see the reset. Alright, there we saw it. Alright, let's do a quick tutorial for the thing. So let's say you want to have these Nether Wart blocks harvested. Of course you can make it as long as you want. Hundreds of blocks if you desire so. So in survival I would suggest you place a row of helper blocks there. That'll help you, and then go up to the setup from behind and do this. You know, put some nice observers in there. And you do the same thing again. So another row of observers. This is to detect the reset. And then you can already go ahead and slap in your pistons like that. Those are the crusher pistons. That, let's see, where do we do it best from in survival? We should be able, yeah, like that. So those are your crusher pistons, right? That will crush your crop. And then pretty much from here, we just need to continue a little bit, row full blocks. And from there, we want to have our droppers. And the droppers need to face upward. This is our counter setup. And each of those contain 4 items, right? 4 items each. And then we need to place droppers on top facing down. So what you could do is, I don't know, 1 helper block there. And then we need an empty dropper. And then we just place them like this. Oops. And yeah, as I said, they need to be empty. Alright, so next stage. So now, to reset, we have another line of blocks here. The reset works that way. When the signal comes through and this piston triggers, we check it with this observer and then send the signal back to reset, right? So yeah, now all we need to do is we need to read out the contents of these droppers here, because they are the ones that indicate the growth stage with the items moving out of them. And when they're empty, they will have not a readout here with the comparator. And switch, and therefore turn on these torches, which will then in turn turn on these pistons here. You can place directly on top like that, and those pistons we use for a reset line. And we use pistons here, not redstone, just to make sure it's stackable, right? So yeah, what we need is a row of observers here up in front. Like that. Those are the ones we use to trigger the pistons. Then we need repeaters behind, and I would say you put them on at least for the first setting here, just to make sure in case you are on a server and it lags or whatever, you're good. And then yeah, we need to put in another row of observers facing forward, just like that. And that already completes the setup. So now go ahead and double check if you have it all sitting properly with 4 items in the lower ones. Yeah, that's good. And 0 in the top. And yeah, now you already, could start planting. So of course for the rail it's super easy, 2 blocks, right? And if you really want to hide it, you could have 2 redstone torches below, and then you just go ahead and take a bit of track, a minecart, and that's already it. And if you want, of course, you could have a lever here somewhere at the tracks, right? So it's not constantly moving. But yeah, and then you just go ahead, Nether Wart. You can start with 1. If you can type, that is already an advantage. And then, yeah, just sit in there, hop in the minecart and plant this randomly. Well, in survival I would have 1 now, and then, go. So that's the setup, and yeah, we can see this is growing here, so we should see the counter changing. We got 3 in here and so on. So yeah, works. And I'd say that's it. Let me know if you find this useful. I think it's a really cool design, very useful for single player and also for servers. Nice to AFK. Thanks for watching. I'm out. Bye guys.